Well, winter's on its way. This is the last weekend where people in the village have come to spend summertime as it gets colder. Most of these people will leave. There's a hunter down there. He's still here, but he'll be going this afternoon. And all these cars that you see here, these very few cars, should I say, they'll all probably leave this weekend. Maybe they'll stay for a couple of days more. But they'll all leave. And then we'll get left, right? Basically us and one other person in this village. And this is an amazing thing. This is happening all over Spain. A lot of the villages are like this. Right, this house right in front of me was a proper two-story building, right? And one night, about 6 or 7 years ago, we heard this almighty crash, and I came here and I saw that it had all fallen in. Right, this house has fallen down completely. Since we've been here, it was pretty intact, right? But once the roof goes, it begins to collapse. Right, there's another ruin there. This house is for sale. It's been for sale for a couple of years now. Nobody's bought it. And, practically there's very few people left, as you can see. So the pilgrims come along here. Right, you can see that there's a blue sign over there which directs them down here along the Camino. And when they get to our house, they all desperately want to have coffee. They all say, "Tienes café?" So I take out this kind of Nescafe, right, which Spanish people are not terribly impressed with, but nevertheless, right, because there are no cafes or no restaurants or no shops, nothing. In all the 23 kilometers that they walk from the previous villages, when they come along and they see this sign over here, it says 200 meters with a little cup of coffee. I did that, right? And they walk down there and they come to our house, and they're absolutely delighted, to have a cup of coffee. So most of them actually ask me, what's going on? Why are there no cafes? And the reason for that is because there's a radical depopulation going on here in the village areas, in the farming areas of Spain, all over the country. And so there's not enough people to support having a bar or a restaurant or even a shop. The next village along from us in Rio Negro had 2 bars, right? One closed about 3 years ago. The other one closed about three months ago. And then the bakery closed as well. Okay, this is the church. So you can get a better look at the village. Right, here's the church bells, ancient old church bells. Right, down over there is this huge dam that we have. Right, and then over there, right down where my finger is pointing, right at the edge of the village is where our house is situated. So our village is quite big. There was a time when this village had more than 60 children in the school over there. Not that long ago, 40 years ago, 60 children in this village. And now there are no children at all. And the same applies to most of the villages. So, hola, ¿qué tal?
Hey, hombre,
¿Cómo estás?
¿no has visto las campanas?
Sí, estoy mirando.
Buenos días.
Pues vas a estar aquí durante mucho más tiempo.
Bueno, no lo sé cuándo me marcharé.
Yeah, so this gentleman's going to be going soon. I'll just switch this off quickly so I can talk to him.